It's always a party at Patchworks. Let's get this party started. Woot, woot. Hi, everyone. This is Julie from Patchworks, and I am so excited that you're joining us for another Must Sew TV tonight here at Patchworks. We are making sure that we are connected. Kate, are we connected on Facebook?
Yes.
I see that we're connected on YouTube. Woot, woot. If you are watching, make sure you give us a thumbs up. Maybe share with some friends. Say hello. We'd love to hear from you today. So we are prepping for spooky season. Now remember, I told you a few weeks ago that Halloween was a vibe and not a season, right? Well, it's super exciting because October we get to let our Halloween vibe go full force. So I'm super excited. We have a fun bundle of the week that is Halloween inspired. I have some vintage Halloween quilts to show you that will inspire you to do fun, exciting things and maybe do some things with some fun fat stacks. So that can be lots and lots of fun. We have some other new fabrics and something that came in just this afternoon that I know you are going to be super excited for. So who's ready to get started? Woot, woot. All right, so let's take a look at our bundle of the week. Woo. Our bundle of the week is, it's called Halloween Bundle of the Week, but I think it should be called Sweet, Cute, and Spooky. So I put together a bunch of these super cute ghosts, and a lot of these ghosts are glow in the dark. What? Kate, have you ever seen glow in the dark fabric? Kate is shaking her head no. She has never seen glow in the dark fabric. So this one's glow in the dark. This one's glow in the dark. I think some of these stars are glow in the dark. These ghosts might not be. We have some Patrick Loth confetti there. These ghosts are glow in the dark. So this one, this one, this one, they're all friends. And then we have some orange and some, this one here, that's super fun. Look at these eyes. Oh, this is the Ruby Star fabric there with the little cute eyes. And so we have some stars. We have these super cute little guys here and some fun pumpkins. So we have a very, very limited number of these. They are typically, you got it, $39, but our deal of the week here is a beautiful $24.99 while supplies last. So if you got our email earlier this week and you read it, thank you so much for reading it. And you got to see that we do have some beautiful fabrics left over in bundles from previous weeks. So you want to always check that out so you don't miss out on some really great deals, right? Now, what can you do with this fat stack? Because I got a question last week where somebody said, you know, this is really cool, Julie, but what do you do with a fat stack? Well, what you can do with a fat stack is a bunch of different things. And so this pattern behind us, it is not, we had done this one a few years ago. It is reminiscent of a yellow brick road. It took 12 fat quarters. I can't remember exactly which one it was, but pretend it's a yellow brick road, okay? And so you can use this bundle of the week for it. And what's super cool is that this fabric right here is very, very similar to that fun little car here with the little mummies and skeletons dancing in it. So I guess driving the car, not dancing in it, right? So you could use a yellow brick road for that. The other thing is that all of our complimentary patterns that we hand out when you shop in store or receive a package from us, that uses 12 fat quarters in the bundle, and then you just add sometimes a background and border. this Stash-tastic book here from Doug, our buddy Doug, this is a fat quarter friendly book, and a lot of these are scalable to 12 fat quarters, so this could be a really excellent inspiration for using some of those bundles of the week. And we have just a lot of other fun patterns for that as well. So Kate, do we have a couple other Halloween patterns that we want to, or Halloween quilts that we want to share? All right, so let's go with yes, Kate just read my mind. So this one here, this is a fun one that we had put together, and this is sort of a crazy wonky one where we had put together some fun strips. And so this is not a 2.5-inch strip. This is a strip, and these are pieced kind of crazy. So that's really fun if you ever have leftovers or stuff and you just wanted to put a whole bunch together in a column, and then you just straighten them up, and then you can put some sashing in between it. So this is a really fun, easy inspiration to do with your leftover Halloween fabrics. We also have a version of the striped square quilt. Now the striped square is the current quilt that we are handing out in our complimentary 12-pack patterns, and this one is made a little bit smaller. And this one we just used 12 fabrics that we mixed and matched for our different striped square pieces. So if you took one fat quarter bundle, this is the size that you could yield, okay? So this is kind of a narrow and long quilt. Maybe you'd make it just one row shorter to have it be a more proportionate rectangle that would be more similar to a quilt. You could put a little border on it. That could be a lot of fun. And then we have a blast from the past that we're going to be looking at, and that is Which End is Up. I think that's what it's called. Which Way is Up? That-a-way. Okay, That-a-way. This one is super fun. This was done with 2.5-inch strips, but you could absolutely use a strip set. So let's see if we can raise it up just a little bit higher. So this is a pattern from Cozy Quilt Designs with the late Daniela Stout. And I currently don't have this pattern in stock, but I'd be more than happy to special order it if you were interested in this pattern. Isn't this one super cute? I just had to show it to you even though we don't have this one in stock, because it's just super amazing, and this is something also you could do with 12 fat quarters, okay? By splitting those into 2.5-inch strips and adding some connector corners to have just a really fun look. So I had to share that with you. So exciting to see all of you hop on. I know that we have some pretty big competition tonight with, I don't know, a Major League Baseball playoff game featuring our very own Brewers. So go Brewers. We hope that we get to proceed to the next round, right? All right. So that is a little bit of the taste of our Halloween bundle of the week. Let's continue in our Halloween spirit, and we have finished up our Laala Boutique sampler blocks that I want to share with you. So I'm just going to grab the flower block from the Pushing Up Daisies. Heidi has been working on all of these different blocks that we've been sharing throughout the past several weeks, and isn't this amazing? It is so super cute. So this really isn't a Halloween piece, right? It's just a fun quilt block here. And it is paired with, in this pattern here, it's paired with the crazy skulls. So, you know, skulls, daisies, kind of funny. We do have the box kit available. I don't know, I think we have 1 or 2 left. So if this looks interesting to you, you definitely want to grab it. And the thing that I like about this particular one is if we look overhead. So if we look overhead, we did this one with our single block with the spider web, okay? And we did the block with just a solid background, right? Because we were making them individually and wanted to share them. And in the box kit, oh, this is Creeping It Real. I hadn't opened this up. This is super cool. So this is a magnet. And this shares all sorts of different things. And so if we look here, the background fabric is this super, super, super cool little star, okay, with black background with those like light plum and that gray. So really cool if you were looking for that. Great grouping of fabric. This quilt finish is 80 square and the kit price is $189.99. We also want to showcase, because we have another quilt kit available, we want to showcase this guy here. Isn't he cute? Oh, he's so sweet. I love him. I mean, like, you know, he's kind of winking at us with this little quilty star eye. I almost want to carve a pumpkin with that star eye. Wouldn't that be fun? Super fun. So this kit, we have 1 or 2 left. It's the Tricks and Treats. It includes all your backgrounds, your bindings, and a coveted jelly roll for the collection. So jelly roll is not available separately. It's only available in the kit. So this one finishes 80 square as well and is $169.99. Excellent value. And if you had wanted to get this great fabric, you're going to want to scoop it up sooner than later. Let's just check in on the comments here. And, oh, so thanks for letting us know. I guess we're scoreless in the 4th. So thanks for our live updates so that we know what's going on, right? We're going to talk a little bit about some other fabrics, and then we'll circle back and finish up the night with some more Halloween inspiration. How does that sound? I think that sounds exciting. Okay, so one of the fabric collections that I'm super excited about that's going to be coming any day, I think any day, I don't know. You don't know what's going to happen these days. However, since we were just talking Laala Boutique, we should talk about magic dots. I'm so excited that one of my favorite blenders here from Laala Boutique has turned into its own collection. So the magic dot, and let me just grab here in case if you don't know what the magic dot is. So in all of Laala Boutique's collections, she has these dots, right? They're structured, and in the magic dot here, which we have the pre-cuts, those arrived today, I think. I don't know if they're on the website yet. I should probably check. And these magic dots, some of them, let's look overhead. Some of them are multicolored here, okay? And some of them are just single colors, okay? So really, really fun and interesting. And this works forwards and backwards in all sorts of her collections. And this one here, I think this one is exactly, the dye light might be a titch off, but I think it looks like the same fabric here. And so, you know, this one happens to be on sale. It is from the Christmas Eve collection. We just have a little bit left of that. So you might need to scoop some up because, well, when it comes out as Magic Dot, it is full price. So I always love it when things work together. And so we currently have the Magic Dot and the Layer Cake, the Charm Pack, and the Jelly Roll. And expect the yardage to be coming soon. Now, with everything that's going on in the world, there is a little bit of a shipping disruption, but some of the things that are happening in the nearer are not impacted because they are already in our manufacturer's websites or warehouses. So we will keep you informed with all of the good stuff that is happening and making sure that you know all the amazing fabrics that we are expecting in. So what else did we get today? Now this one, oh my gosh, this one is so exciting, and we have been waiting for this. And Barb, I see that you are watching, and I know you have been waiting for this one. So we got in Lagona Sunrise. What? Oh, that is so exciting. So it is so new that we just pulled it out of the boxes. It's not even set yet. It's not even cut yet. And Kate is going to help me take a little bit of field trip, and we are going to share with you the amazing fabric, okay? So we're just getting ready for Kate to get set up because I didn't give her a little bit of a warning. Oh, okay, let's go look at it, and then we're going to go visit it, okay? Dun, dun, dun. All right, let's go visit it. Ooh, Lagona Sunrise, woo-hoo. All right, now this is Sherry and Chelsea's latest line. Look at it in its glory. It is so amazing. We haven't received our pre-cuts yet, but you can see, oh my goodness, look at that. It is so pretty. And this matches everything, like backwards, forwards. This matches the strawberry lemonade. It matches their Simply Delightful, all sorts of really, really fun, fancy stuff. So I have this on our website, and we are going to be, I have the pre-cuts, which are not here yet. I have the pre-cuts available for pre-sale. So let me give you the link for these, because I know you're excited about this, almost as excited as I am. So what I've done is I've put the pre-cuts on pre-order. There's the link. And the we also did something really, really fun. So for some of the collections that we released over the summer, we had a fun expansion box. And I thought that'd be super fun to do a Sherry and Chelsea expansion box. What do you think? Are you excited? Do you want to see it? Okay, I'm excited. So we put together this super fun little box. I mean, who doesn't love just fun little packages? Super cute. So let's take a peek at it overhead. Okay, so we have 16 fat eighths, beautifully folded next to some fun schnibbies, because you know you can never have enough schnibbies, right? So color coordinated. These are from previous lines, so from Strawberry Lemonade and Simply Delightful. We're including one 50-weight small spool of Aurifil thread, color 2024, a super tiny super snip, a handful of 1-inch hexies, 2 wonder clips, and one of my very, very favorite Tulip Milner Big Eye needles for you to try. Okay, so next week we are going to be talking about how to put together a English paper piecing little flower. Okay, so next week we're going to be talking about this, and so you can get your supplies ready or pick up one of our limited edition expansion packs to be able to make your own. Now this is featuring a mini charm set from Lagona Sunrise, and I was fortunate enough to get this when I was with Sherry at the motivation event in Dallas this past June. That's where I had made that fun one, and I'll share my tips and tricks with you. But you can use your vintage, you can use your new, you can grab a mini charm of Lagona Sunrise when it comes in. I just wanted to share with you this fun little pack. I hope you love it. I anticipate this selling out right away. It is value priced at just $24.99, and I think I have it as listed with a value of $34.75, but actually I think it's more like a $39 value, because I know I did not include the scissors in my costing. So it's published, it's out there, it's a deal, and you have a heck of a deal, and it's in a super, super cute box. So take advantage of it because there's only a few. So you'll want to scoop in and get that.
Someone's asking about the name of the quilt behind you.
So the name of the quilt behind me, this is inspired by a yellow brick road. And we had made it, it's a little bit older of a quilt, and I thought it was a yellow brick road until we hung it. So, and then after oh no, it is a yellow brick road. What am I thinking? I think, or it's very similar. Very, very, let's just say very, very similar, okay? 12 fat quarters, because I remember we did that when it went together. And we are featuring it as a yellow brick road, adding 2 borders, okay? And it works really, really well with our current bundle of the week. This is a little bit different fabric, but is very similar flavor. I don't have the greens in here, but I have other vibrant colors. So lots of fun with your bright Halloween stash. In our Lagona Sunrise collection, I have also included sharing the other Sherry and Chelsea patterns that we have in stock. So the mini charm project, which features a flower on a pillow or table mat. We also have Getaway, Hearts at Home 2, and Botanical Remix. Okay, those are the ones that I have in store. If you check on our collection page, we have included some other ones that we have on order with the collection that have the coloring of the collection. And we'll be talking about Lagona Sunrise again next week when we do our demo of the Hexie flower. I just knew so many of you were so excited about this line that I wanted to share it with you right now so that you had first opportunity to look at it. Also wanted to share, if you had looked to pick up just a little bit extra of the strawberry lemonade, I have a handful of the strawberry lemonade fat stacks left in stock for you to scoop up, okay? So we have expansion pack, fat stack of previous, a whole bunch of yardage. We'll be cutting full towers of the whole thing. Let us know in the comments if you had wanted specifically a fat quarter tower of the whole thing, a half yard tower of the whole thing, a yard tower of the whole thing. No judgment. And we have our in-stock Sherry and Chelsea patterns. And you have the ability to pre-order any of the upcoming patterns and pre-cuts with the line. I don't have a delivery date set for those. I just know it will be soon. All right, any questions on that? Okay. All right. We love it. We love that you love it. Okay. Next up, we want to share with you another new fabric line. So I'm super excited that Ruby Star just came out with a new fabric line called Juicy, which is super cute. And you know, Ruby Star is a little bit of a contemporary fabric collaboration. And sometimes it can be intimidating to be working with contemporary fabrics if you're more used to some traditional things. And these are a little bit more novelty. I did not bring in the whole collection on this one because it goes with a lot of our other great Ruby Star that we have in stock and some of our great blenders. But I brought in the juice boxes, which is the best part of the line. So let's look overhead at the Juicy collection. So Juicy is designed by Melody Miller, the founding member of Ruby Star Society. And I mean, just look at this. Super, super cute. You can fussy cut these. You can just leave it as a panel. And oh, I don't know how many individual juice boxes there are, but it's adorable. I mean, this is just adorable. I actually think they're more milk cartons than juice cartons, but that's all right. I think back to being in grade school and high school, and I used to get my milk for a dime. Kate, how much was your milk in school? Like $3? Probably. Her milk was $3. Kate's a youngin'. But mine was a dime all the way through high school. So we have 4 colors of this super cute juice box. And then we have some super cute hearts that go along with that. And some fruit. Super cute. Super, super cute. Love it, love it, love it. So we have these guys here. As I said, we brought in just part of the collection. Do not kill me. I just know those are the pieces that everybody was asking about. And we have some really great blenders that go along with it. And I'll learn from this experience, if all of you are screaming and yelling at me, that we needed to bring in more of it. But I just want to make sure that we brought in the best of the best. We have Ruby Star Warp and Weft coming in that were expected for October, and Teddy and the Bears had been ordered expected for October. So I kind of had to split my Ruby Star dollars budget for the month. We'll see what we actually get this month, but that is why we had to just kind of contain our Juicy budget a little bit. And I hope you love it. Let me know if you need a bundle. We didn't bundle it because we thought most of you, if you had wanted the juice boxes, needed more than a fat quarter. So just let me know what you need. And let me get you that. Let me get you the this link here. This includes everything that has a Ruby Star, or this has Juicy in it. So there might be 2 other items that have it, but super fun. Hope you like it. All right. Next up with other fun, oh, I was going to show you, there were 2 other patterns that I had here that were the Ruby Star one, the Meadow Star one, or the Star. And I had shown you a Stash-tastic, yes, those 2. So I just had brought out, I didn't get any patterns specifically with this Juicy line, so I just wanted to share the Juice Pop that I thought would be super cute and fun. And then, well, the 5 and dime, this is right now, this shows the Fright Night? Good Fright, Good Fright, good. The Ruby Star Halloween stuff, the super cute stuff. And then I also wanted to show you, so this is a vintage. We had done this table runner, and I could just see, so this is fun with Starry, but it also, I could see, would be super fun to fussy cut your juice boxes. And so you could use that Stash-tastic 2 book. That's where you can get this quilt pattern, and we had just made it as a table runner. Super fun. Different fun and inspiration. Oh, Donna's asking, just saw where Ruby Star is coming out with a selvage fabric that has all the selvages from the last 11 years on a fabric. Yes, so that fabric is scheduled to come out in June of 2025. And I think this is going to be like a fabric that's bananas. We typically don't do pre-orders on fabric like this. Please let me know in the comments if you think that it'd be a good idea to do a pre-order on this one, because I want to make sure that I get enough bolts of it. I mean, we might go through like a dozen bolts of this particular fabric because I think it's just so amazing. It's one singular piece that you can do all sorts of amazing things with. And I know one of the really unique things that they do and are sharing are being able to kind of cut out the different letters to make kind of like, well, scrappy words. I was going to say like ransom notes, but you know what I'm saying. So I just think it's going to be a very functional piece of fabric that people are going to be ordering yards of to actually use. So, or maybe even a bolt. So let me know, because I'd love to open up pre-orders on that. And it's a little bit different from something that we've done. Remember, this is not coming out until June of next year. So it's a little bit hard to gauge. And that's also kind of interesting. This round of Moda fabrics I'm going to be looking at is going to be for the May-June time period of next year, which is really, really bananas of how things are changing in the fabric world. I used to go to fall market to order things for, January, February, March, and then, things just kept moving, and now I'm ordering all the way for May, June next year. Oy, 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 oy. I got to stay super organized. So,
2 people already said pre-order.
Oh, 2 people already said pre-order. All right. So I'll make sure to get that up tonight, and then I'll post it in the comments, and I'll make sure to comment you specifically. Okay? All right. 3. Yeah, it's going to be so much fun. Woohoo. All right. Stephanie, my Moda rep, is going to be so proud of me. She keeps telling me I need to do pre-orders, and I'm like, I don't know. It's so complicated. So let's just try. All right. Got to try it once, right? Speaking of Moda, we talked about it just a little bit last week, and I shared it in the email. We are super excited for the 50 Years of Moda contest. So let's take a peek overhead. So we have put together half-yard towers of the whole collection. So there are 11 pieces in the collection, okay? 11 pieces. And a half yard means that it's a half 18 inches by width of fabric, but I'm going to hold it up here in front of me. Okay. Oops, make this go away. So this fabric here, this is a half yard, okay? The half yard has the equivalent of 4 fat 16ths, okay? But that's kind of a weird 16th. It's a 10 by 18 piece of fabric, all right? So you'd be able to get out 6 charm squares from each section of this, if you were doing it that way. 1 10-inch square in something else, okay? So if you were to cut 1 10-inch square of the whole thing and have a little bit extra fabric left over, you would be able to get a 44-piece layer cake and 2 44-piece charm packs from this pack, okay? 2. All right. So this particular contest runs through March of next year. There are actual cash prizes, and we are going to be hosting a customer showing of participant quilts. So all of the customer showing quilts here in the store, buy your fabric from Patchworks, follow the rules, and we will also be having Viewers' Choice Awards, and each of the participants in the contest that follow the rules and buy their fabric from Patchworks will receive a $10 reward in March of 2025 just for participating. Super exciting. So we already have someone picked up their fabric today. You don't have to use all 44. You just have to make sure that 75% of your quilt top is made from these fabrics, okay? So you could choose one fabric that you're using and just buy a whole bunch of it, however you like. I should be able to order more throughout the contest period. I know that the extra bolts are on back order right now, and so I don't know quite how that's going to flow, but I do have it all in stock right now, and I have some half-yard bundles ready to go for your fun creativity to make some fun stuff. All right. Next up, we have a fun fabric line from Clothworks. So we have the 2024 edition of Guess How Much I Love You. So this particular fabric line did have some pink and some blues in it. And we've been having a lot of quilters coming in asking for gender neutral neutrals. So when I bought into this collection, I decided to stay with the beiges and the caramels and light grays so that we have a nice neutral story. Okay, so that's what I did here. And this is Guess How Much I Love You 2024. Let's take a peek overhead. So we have some little tonal dots here. This is the little Guess How Much I Love You guy. Bunny, not a guy. This is some sweet little badges here. Sleeping under the bright moon, little nut brown hair. Oh, super sweet. Some really nice polka dots that could go with a variety of different fabrics. We have a tossed characters. So our little bunny, we have a little porcupine, a little mouse, little bird. They all probably have names. And this is like a toile version. So a toile is like this little line drawing, very subtle, low volume on the background. And then a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful larger scale of the tossed. And this is a flannel. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fabrics in the flat cotton and 1 in the flannel. So we could go ahead and put together fat quarter bundles of the 6 to have a mini stack that you could do something fun, even like a yellow brick road. And then you could pair it with a flannel backing of that. Let me know if that sounds interesting. We hadn't gone ahead and made any bundles because we didn't know if that was interesting to you or not. Okay, so you'll have to let me know in the comments. So glad, Robin, that you think that that is so fun. What else is on my list over there? Ooh, we have just a couple other things that I want to share with you tonight. So we are working on our next complimentary fat stack pattern, and it is going to be a kind of Christmas themed one. And so we had to go ahead and make another green pack. Ooh, So a super sexy green tonal pack, Color Builder Fat Stack, a little bit different version from the one that we had before. Let me just show you what we put together. And I love, love, love how this goes together. And you have some cool greens and some warm greens and the olives and the evergreens and the Kellys, all beautiful. So this is a $39 Color Builder Fat Stack that will be going with the quilt that we are building to be able to share with you. And that's a few weeks away, but I just wanted to tempt you with the fabric. And this also just is a great color builder for your green fabric needs, right? It's not your fabric wants, it's your fabric needs, right? I think so. So we're going to wrap up the night tonight talking about some more Halloween things, okay? So how many of you saw that we put a flash sale on our Meowgical quilt? We put our flash sale on that, and Kate's getting it so that we can hold it up and share it with you. It's a fun, contemporary, easy to put together quilt. That's a pixelated fun cats. Super cute. And it has a really great price on it. So Kate's holding this up here. The kit finishes 62-inch square. It is a regular price $79 quilt, and I believe it is, I should probably double check it before I say something. It is $49.99. $49.99. So we had made up some additional kits last week and wanted to share them with you. Even if you weren't super excited about the pattern, which I don't know why you wouldn't be, you could have access to all this beautiful fabric. And we also have this super fun, let's take a peek at it up close, Kate. This uses, we're going to put it underneath the camera here. This uses one of the 2.5 binding fabrics, where there's 4 different options for how you can have your binding turn out when you cut those 2.5-inch strips off with the fabric and put them together. So I love, love, love that binding. And we have that binding available from Art Gallery Fabrics in, about close to 10 different styles. And so it's just really fun and exciting and a different way to approach your binding. And as you can see, we did machine finish our binding. We machine finish almost all of our sample bindings that way. I encourage you to start with a small project and just kind of play with it and try a different technique for finishing your quilts. If you are feeling overwhelmed and aren't able to hand finish all of your quilts, if you take some of those other ones and just attempt a machine finish, that could be a fun way to finish things up. We have a couple more of these really cool Halloween ribbon packs. Aren't these fun? This is 1.5 yards of 3 different beautiful woven ribbons. And this is by Stacy East Shoe. Super cute. These would coordinate with her Holiday Essentials line from back in the day. And oh, they are so cute. They are so, so cute. I think they also work really well with our pack today. Don't you think so? I think so. So we have a few of these left. You'll want to scoop it up sooner than later. And we have our fun fat stack. That is our bundle of the week. All sorts of great things that you could go ahead and make a Yellow Brick Road, or you could make a different fun bundle. Let me just show you those fabrics. We have lots of fun and exciting things coming up. We are anxiously awaiting the start of our Tim Holtz palette program. And in October, we are going to be having another Chatsworth meeting. Super exciting. Look at this. Isn't this fun? I just love this one here. I think this one's my favorite one. It's just my favorite one. You have a werewolf, you have a little witch, you have a little Bride of Frankenstein, you have Frankenstein. Super cute. All right, I'm just going to check here. So, does anyone have any questions before we end tonight? we had a little bit shorter of a program as I just breezed through everything, and I knew that last week I just kept you super long. So I wanted to make sure to have us be super efficient tonight. Next week we are going to be featuring a little tutorial on English paper piecing, so you'll want to make sure to tune into that. And we also will be going through in more detail our Lagona Sunrise fabrics in all their glory, and cross your fingers that those pre-cuts have arrived by then, but we absolutely will have towers together for you before then. Two questions.
When will the Lagona Sunrise bundle be on site?
So the Lagona Sunrise bundle will be on site. I actually can just magically create it later this evening. And
then what is the quilt behind you?
And the quilt behind me, this is inspired, this is a vintage quilt. I would say go ahead and grab a Yellow Brick Road with your 12 fat quarters in order to make it. The blocks are just a titch cut different. I should have the proper name on the back of my retired quilt sample. I do not. And as I was looking to compare them, because I've been telling people for years that that's Yellow Brick Road, it's just a titch different, but this would give it a very, very similar look with those different scale of blocks, and it gives it a nice randomized look as well with how you put those blocks together. Well, I'd like to thank you for tuning in tonight, and if there was one of those retired samples that you're interested in, well, they're available to go home with you. So if you were interested, give us a buzz, stop into the shop, and you could have a finished Halloween quilt in time for this season to go on your couch or your bed or to hang on your wall. Thanks for joining us. Happy quilting, and we'll see you soon.